Hi everyone, and welcome back to GP Automotive and Diecast. Today, I bring you this 2015 Lexus RX350. First off, I want to apologize for the mowing in the back because someone decided to start mowing right when I started the video. So, I apologize for that. But let's go ahead and start off. So this particular example has 65,000 miles. Yes, 65,000 miles, and is in amazing condition. It is one of my favorite color combos, the white pearl metallic with the pinstripe and the brown interior. So this pearl metallic is a beautiful color, just super shiny and like a mirror almost. I recently detailed this RX and it just looks amazing. Looks like it just rolled off a showroom floor. It really is immaculate condition. There's that Lexus pinstripe right there with the L inscription, which is a pretty nice feature to have. Makes it look a little bit classier. The optional gunmetal inserted aluminum wheels with these brand new Michelin Primacy tires. And we're currently located in Texas, if you probably can hear. And those locusts are starting, so that's always great. I'm trying to make a video, can you please? Okay, whatever. I'm talking to bugs now, so this is great. But very nice chrome striping down here, as well as around the door frame, which is a very nice luxury, kind of levels up the exterior. With these very nice projector headlights, which I'll show you in a little bit when I turn the car on. Which, speaking of that, let's go ahead and turn the car on. This has Lexus's proximity key. The car will unlock if you have the key in hand or if you have it in your pocket. So I'll just put this key in the pocket. And you can lock it with this little indent right here. And the car will sound. And then you just put your hand right in the back and it unlocks. And as I said, I mean, this car is in amazing condition. And I'll show you around it later, but yeah, so I mean, it's just amazing condition. And this color combo, like I mentioned, is one of my favorites. The black dash and these leather seats. So let's go ahead and hop on in and turn it on. All you have to do is have the key within the interior. And down here in the floorboard, you just have the foot on your brake and press the engine starts up button to start her up. Very nice chime with the startup of this Lexus. Very quiet and luxurious place to be. But go ahead and turn on the headlights, as well as the brights and the hazards. And the key will beep, telling you it's lost detection of the key fob. Very nice LED projector beam headlights. With your fog lights down there. So 2015 was the last year of this body style. In 2016, they completely revamped the RX and gave it a whole new look. But this was particularly, if I can speak, one of my favorite generations of the RX. Just the overall design, and still got the nice amenities from the modern era. And just my favorite interior and exterior design. And of course, 15, like I mentioned, was the last year, and I think that's probably the best year to get. You're better off probably buying the last year of a body style car, just because, probably they've given, it's given them some time, and they've kind of figured out the flukes and like some of the things that went wrong in the production of that certain vehicle. So, but yeah, so it's a very good looking car with this just LED and this pearl metallic, and I just love it. It's a very good car. So we have the Lexus inscription right there, kind of in a housing or case, I guess you could say. Your gray grille, your chrome band around here, and it has like a mouth almost. But so you have the L running lights down here, and they don't flicker in real life. That's just the camera picking up the lights like that. But yeah, so the mirrors do have LED turn signals in them, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and hop on in and shut off all the lights. Go and shut the door. Electric adjusting, tilting, and telescoping steering wheel. Very nice feature to have, especially on my long road trips. Get you a little more comfortable in the car, which is very nice. Very nice wood trim with your chrome door handle and the leather padding right here. Very nice, with some stitching. Soft touch material up here. Chrome door handle. Your seat memory settings. Your little speaker right here. Air vent right down here. Or up here, I should say, with aluminum accents, and your cup holder. And if you didn't know this was a cup holder, it tells you cup holder only. Thank you, Lexus. I would have never thought this was a cup holder. But you have your trunk release down there, your fuel cap, fuel door release, your BMS system, your hood release, park and brake way down there, it's hard to see, and your gauge dimmer control and your trip odometer right there. Kind of normal, just turn signals, and your wiper controls over there. Very nice looking steering wheel in my opinion. Has the optional wood package, which is wood and leather trim steering wheel with the wood and leather trim shift knob. A very nice feature, kind of levels up the interior, and it's a very nice feel, very premium look and feel. Nice aluminum accenting along here with your volume controls, your source, and your voice command and call controls right there, with your little L inscription right there, and the badge right there. Horn test. Pretty modern, good sounding horn. You got center right here, you do have your 2 climate vents with your hazard switch, your audio controls. A very good stereo surround sound system from Lexus. Very good sound like quality and all that. And you have all your controls on the infotainment system, which I'll show you in a little bit. But CD player, radio media, preset track, all your climate controls down here, which I should say, this climate system, like all Lexus and Toyota products from this era, is probably one of the best climate control systems in any car. It'll freeze you out real quick. I mean, when this car gets going, I mean, even right now, it's not been running for that long, and the AC is super, super cold. I mean, and just amazing. So, controls down here for your fan speed, auto, off, defrost, defroster, and recirculate and non-recirculated air, temperature controls, and your little clock right there, and your Lexus 6-speed shiftable automatic transmission with sport selection. And also you do have a reverse camera in the screen right there, which is a nice feature to have. No man, I cannot talk today. No lines in the infotainment system to help you steer, but you know, this car is from 2015, and the design, I believe, is from 2007. So, you know, some of the features you might wish for, you think it might have for a 2015, might not have, just because of the age and the design of the car. For example, the screen up here, as you can tell, this display for these, like where it says P right there for park, I mean, it's just a super, like, old school font, and for some reason, when you have it in reverse, there's like a little square, which doesn't make any sense to me. Put in the comments down below if you know why they do that. But in reverse, you do also have the mirrors that fold down to let you see the curb, which is a very nice feature to have. But yeah, so a pretty simple gauge cluster with your speedometer and your fuel level and your revolutions per minute and your temperature. So all your kind of normal things in your gauge cluster, and it's actually illuminated too, which is nice. You can have like a blue illumination around there. Good looking gauge cluster. Obviously by today's standards is a little dated, and this is a 2015 again, so like I mentioned, only 65,396 on the miles. Just amazing condition and super low miles. No cracks in dash or anything. Just super, super clean. No sign of wear mark on the leather at all. Just amazingly clean. And your cruise control stock down there, which I forgot to mention. And we'll start messing with the infotainment system. So you do have the map that's shown right there. You hit the menu button. You can go into your destination information, apps, all that, weather, nav weather, Lexus Insider, all that good stuff, XM, sports, fuel, and all that stuff for XM right there. Your destination settings and your controls for that, your radio, your Bluetooth media, and your climate control, which we'll actually go into right now. As you see, you can access the climate control from the infotainment system. Kind of change your climate temperature and your fan speed. Nothing super fancy, but it definitely is adequate for the age. Little compass, and there is actually a little interesting feature. So where it has the little weather cloud with a star in a couple cars right there, that means and sometimes that'll light up. You'll have like a red like outline on it, and if you click on it, it's actually telling you that there's severe weather detected nearby, which I thought was pretty interesting. It has, you know, it has like all the weather stuff and all that included in the system, but if you click on that when it's lighted up, it'll say severe weather detected nearby, and it'll give you an option to see the radar and stuff, which I thought was pretty interesting. So yeah, fully power windows, one touch for every window. All that nice, all those nice features, window lockout, mirror controls. This is an all-wheel drive model, which was an option. You have your locker for that, your traction control, Heated and ventilated seats with some coin storage right there, and cup holders, which lower and raise and lower very, very softly. Very good storage back in the bottom of this console, and there's actually a little pass-through, which I'm going to try to show you. So there's a little tunnel down there, and there's a tab, and if you pull that tab, it'll actually open up an extra compartment. Since this transmission's like a minivan, it's up here, not on the bottom, and you do have like storage down here, right here. See, since there's no transmission linkage down there and all that, you have a very super big storage compartment. So not only do you have the normal center console, which is very soft and padded, it goes down and super far, like inward. There's like tons of space. Kind of a thing I figured out a little while ago. So let's go ahead and check out the back seats. LED illumination, which is not factory. That's a thing that we added, but nice cup holder. The padding, wood and aluminum and chrome continues in the back seats. They did not skip out on that. Nice aluminum scuff plates. Go ahead and hop on in. And keep in mind, I'm about 6'1" or so, and I have plenty of space back here. Plenty of knee room, even if I lay back and relax. And plenty of headroom. My head is not touching the ceiling at all. So this is definitely a comfortable place to be, and these seats are so comfortable in the back and the front. Not like modern cars in the way of the comfort level. I mean, just loads of padding, and it's just super, super comfortable. Of course, you do have air vents back here. No USB outlet, or any outlet, I should say, because there was an option to where you could get an outlet back here, but this one was not optioned for that outlet. I believe it's a part of the premium package or the luxury package, but don't quote me on that. Hit that little button, cup holders pop out, which are pretty good sized, and they're adjustable depending on how big the cup is. Leather and stitched padded armrest, which is very nice, with some storage down there. Nice amount of feet room in the back. You can stretch out, no problem on long road trips. Just a very nice place to be. Let's go ahead and check out the trunk. And I should say the seats do recline quite a bit, and even if you have the seats fully reclined, you have a little window right here, just like a airplane, and you can see out the side, which is very nice. Just to not get claustrophobic. Go ahead and pop the electrically operated trunk. RX350 badge. Nice scuff guard protector plate right here, which is especially nice for loading stuff. And some reflectors down there with your LED taillights in the back. You have halogen illumination back in the back here, with some up there as well. Nice Lexus rubber mat, which is very nice to have. Seats do fold down by this lever. They lock into place. Super simple and easy. Nice cargo cover. And a very good sized trunk. No problem with any long road trips. This will fit your whole family in it, and it'll be a very comfortable ride, and you will not regret taking this car. LED illuminated license plate light right there, with your chrome striping down there and your chrome Lexus badge. Rear spoiler, which is very nice, with your integrated third brake light and windshield wiper, or rear window wiper, I should say. Very nice, sturdy roof rails, which is a very nice feature to have, especially if you're taking some skis, some bikes, some luggage. Gives you some extra space. And someone joined us today, our fellow duck. I shall name him Bob. But getting onto that, or getting off of that topic, whatever I was even going on about, let's go ahead and pop the hood and the fuel door. Man, I can't talk today. But you do have regular unleaded gas. Just takes normal regular unleaded gas, which is nice. Speaking of that gas goes to a 3.5 liter V6, fuel injected, of course. 270 horsepower, which is a very adequate number. Lexus calls it the 2GR FE. These are notoriously reliable, super strong, powerful, reliable engines that have been used for many, many years now in many, many cars, and it's proven to be an amazing engine. So don't worry about the reliability on these cars, because they're just so bulletproof. And I mean, I think I saw one of these for sale that had 450,000 miles on it. At that mile mark, it's still going to keep going strong. They're just amazing engines. And for added noise reduction from the engine, you do have these plastic covering everything. It's just kind of a pain in the butt to get to servicing the engine and stuff. You have to take out these, but they're pretty easy. There's just some pins and you push them in, and they're reusable. You can take all the plastic out. Not super hard, but kind of annoying. But you have access to your essentials like your engine coolant right there, and your battery compartment right there. Battery, little cover, windshield washer fluid, your normal stuff. Your Lexus sticker conforms to regulations. 2015 Mai. Interesting. Well, I'm glad Lexus, my car, conforms to regulations, because that would be bad if it didn't. But overall, just a very nice car. And you do actually have a power sunroof, which is a very nice feature to have. Let's go ahead and check out the passenger seat. Very, very soft leather, like I mentioned. Good support in the back and the front seats. Very comfortable. You have your vanity mirrors right here with illumination up there. And kind of a cool feature is if you leave this mirror open accidentally, the light won't stay on. It will shut off when it hits a certain point, which is kind of a good thing to have. All your light controls up here. These are LED, factory LEDs. But those are halogens, which I think is kind of weird. But you have your SOS button, which I will not touch. And probably at this point it doesn't work anymore just because of the age. But do have the power controls for the sunroof, just one touch, which is a nice feature that some cars even today don't even have. So that's a nice feature to have with that shade. And you do have these grab handles, which kind of make a funny, weird motion. They kind of like come down and out. They're represented to you, I guess you could say. Kind of weird, but they work well. So, your home leak system right up here. There are 3 garage presets. And a very just nice, good-looking place to be, really. Your lockable glove box, which will look at the original owner's manual and original window sticker. This car was certified a certified L-certified car at one point in its lifetime, and was serviced at Park Place its whole life and bought at Park Place. And the previous owner, when I say they kept everything, they kept absolutely everything. Even down to the original airbag logo, which I don't know why you would keep this, but ask that other owner or the previous owner, they'll tell you why. But just and it's very cool for the second owner. I'm a car enthusiast, as you probably know, and I just love cars, and it's cool to see all this stuff. It kind of makes you think, like, gives you an idea of what this car was like new, maybe, you know, some of the history. So we'll go ahead and try to find the original window sticker. I don't know where it is, but I know I will find it. Let's see. Well, I will show you through I will find that in a little bit, but I'll show you through the service history guide, which is right here, and it's the warranty and service guide, which gives you kind of a hint on all the maintenance stuff that you do to this car. And these are some of the log services that were done to this car, which I think is pretty cool. If I can find one, let me see. Here's one. So here's one at 46,419/2019 at the 45,000 mile service. So it's kind of a cool thing to see. Maybe it gives you an idea of what the car was maybe, you know, like when it was younger. And of course, this thing is one example that you basically can see what it was like brand new because of the condition. But kind of an interesting thing. So if you own a Lexus or a Toyota from this generation, go check your warranty and service guide. You might have some log services you didn't know about. So I'm going to attempt to find, put this back. Let's see, where did I put it? Whatever. But this car did retail originally brand new for around, with inflation, I think, around like 50 something or so. I think, or not, with original MSRP was, I think, about 50 or 51 for this particular RX, with all the features and destination charge included. So it was kind of a pricey car back in the day, and you can definitely see why. It's a very nice car. Let's go ahead and shut it down. So let's have Lexus's easy and entry entry exit system, and the steering column actually locks when you exit the car. Let's go ahead and lock it up. There we go. And close out the video. So I hope you enjoyed this in-depth review of the 2015 Lexus RX350. If you did, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you enjoyed. And thank you so much for watching.